Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to Hearthstone Hijinks, the show where we play a deck that is all about winning via confusing both me as a deck builder, my opponent with the ridiculousness I'm doing, and you guys with, where did he get this idea? And all in all, this recipe for disaster comes together to form lovely buttery goodness. I don't know where I'm going with that, but now I feel like we all need to go away and have a pancake. Oh yeah, Hearthstone, cool. So today, the plan is I get to win by technically losing. Alright, so bear with me here, bear with me. Every single card in this deck, as you may have guessed by the name, draws me more cards. And I win the challenge, the Hijinks, if the killing blow on me is my own fatigue. So I need to try and time it with what my opponent can do so that I die to my own fatigue. This may go horribly wrong, but it might also be genius! Alright, well, we got Novice Engineer, so that's kind of good. Druid is by far and away the best for this kind of challenge. He has a lot of drawing class cards, which is really awesome. So I wonder just how fast I can get through this deck. I've never done a deck that is just 30 cards that draw cards. This mage, ESCTR right here, he is about to get confused the hell out of. He's going to be like, I'm ready. This guy's got a legend card back. Yeah, he might be ranked 21, but so what? I am ESCTR. I have got me a mech mage, and I am going to be victorious. Oh, I see he's got a gnome. Well, I don't give a crap. I'm going to waste free face damage and kill it for no apparent reason. Seriously though, I am in a lot of danger here, and I would like to, I'd like to object. Can I get a lawyer? Please, this seems to be going very much against me. However, you know, he's going to beat my face down, that is true, but in essence, that's helping me, because the lower I get, the less fatigue I need to kill myself, so that, you know, even though he doesn't know it, he thinks he's just playing totes for shizzle serious Hearthstone, whereas in reality, he is helping my cause. Totally. That is what is going on. We are going to be frozen, so hero power remains kinda redundant. Wrath would be the best top deck possible here. Cold Light Oracle is okay. So we're going to Gnomish Inventor. It draws us the same amount of cards and spends pretty much a good amount of mana. And then I kind of want a Cold Light and Novice, but double Cold Light is cool. That burns through 4 more cards. I've not drawn that much ahead of him, considering that I'm... Why is he trading? He has the ability right here to just pound my face! That's never really a sentence you want to say, but now we got to deal with a Shredder. Is he going to spare part heal that up? Actually, going to put it on the Shredder. There's not much, yeah, he's resisted doing it, because I was going to say, there's not much that he really would want to do there. Let's Cold Light Oracle, I don't really care, it'll draw the other 2. Naturalize, actually really useful. I am glad we have drawn that. Is he going to trade once more? 17 left, we're still not drawing that much. I expected to be on like 8 cards while he was on 25 here, but I guess, you know, I am restricted by the sheer amount of mana that I have to work with each game, so maybe I should use Grove Tender to ramp a little bit as opposed to something else. He's finally going to completely ignore everything that I'm doing. Probably going to, oh no, honestly, pinging this is more effective, but we shall see. I am very low here when it comes to the cards that I have. Let us naturalize this. Get rid of that. I realize it means our opponent's going to draw, but we don't really have a choice in the matter. It's at least a draw card that gets me some value. Let's see this. I don't think that's going to burn. Alright, it indeed is not. Let's Gnomish Experimenter. Hopefully we draw a spell. We do indeed draw a spell. Not a spell that we really wanted to draw, but that's okay. We're getting there. We got some removal now. We'll injure that a little bit more. Yeah, I'll admit this is going horribly wrong. I really thought I would just destroy this challenge, but as it is, it's kind of finicky. I mean, I have to put 30 cards that say draw on the card text in my deck. That's the rule. Am I just going to get fireballed? I mean, he's drawn enough cards. Yeah, there we go. Was that a BM ping? It was a BM ping. Well done, ESCTR. You take away this victory and you feel good about thyself. You feel good about thyself. You know something is wrong in Hearthstone when you are getting the message you can't lose stars at this rank. Oh, I just love it. Who's gonna be next? Oh, I really wanted to get a little puppy just smashing his puppy face against the keyboard. Thrall! Well then, Thrall, you're in for quite a time. We don't really want Naturalize at this stage, it's just some desperate removal for later on. We want to get our 2-mana draw cards to really kick things off. We get Thalmos, which is nice, and Acolyte, which is nice. Honestly, I'm going to play Thalmos straight away, just to treat him like a loot hoarder more than anything. Having Wrath is good, we can keep the board under. Our hand is vastly better this time. I'm liking your card back, Mr. Bobby. Oh, it's just Bobby, guys. It's good old Bobby. You know Bobby of Clan Bobbington, the first of his Bobs. He's a good un. He's a good un, old Bobby. Alright, so clearly the play here is just to get rid of that and cycle the Wrath, and then Grove Tender. I think I am going to ramp with the Grove Tender. I think that will result in more draw power overall. I might be completely wrong in that fact. And in fact, wrathing my own Acolyte for 1 damage would have been pretty sweet. But no, Grove Tender, irrelevant of anything, is the best play here, because it trades with that and lives, and then next turn we're going to have 5 mana, and because we were first, this does benefit us more than him, and I've been very tempted just to draw Leroy Jenkins on Zombie Man. Nice. Though you'd be very surprised in a zombie apocalypse if someone with a massive sword suddenly ran at you screaming Leroy Jenkins. I feel like that might be a problem. Really? That's a very bad move. I mean, I don't want to get too serious. We're playing Hijinks. But basically, it lets me kill that for free, which he does not want to have happen. Now we do have the spell power for a pretty powerful Starfire, so that's nice. We all like a pretty powerful Starfire. Clearly the powerfulest member of Teen Titans. Go! Oh, the Hex on the Drake. Damn you and your removal. And then we got a Bloodfriend Raptor, which is good, because this is one of the world's most valuable trading Grove Tenders. And boom. Let's whack down our Gnomish Inventor. See what we end up with. And then probably we're going to whack down Blood Mage Thalmos. Again, just to cycle more stuff, draw more cards. 19 to 20, it still seems like we're drawing slowly. Am I like in a weird time vacuum here? Or is... because he's not drawn any extra cards as my opponent, whereas I've drawn like 4 extra. I mean, he did draw an extra card to start with, so I am 2 ahead of him. I don't know, we'll see what happens when I start doing mass draws at once. That's probably the way to go. Shock? No, my face! What are you about to do to my poor lovely green beard? Oh, okay. I guess, actually, that kind of... oh, he definitely should have traded there. So that kind of makes sense. I'm alright with that. Okay, so the plan here, then, is to simply... deal 2 damage there and draw a card, which then lets me trade to draw yet another card, which then lets me play Azure Drake to draw yet another card. You see the potential? There we go. Now we're climbing ahead. We've got the mana to spam through this. I'm liking it. We're probably going to burn some cards, but honestly it doesn't really matter all too much. I wonder if he's just going to face smack us for 6 fire elemental damage. Because that's probably gonna... oh, wow, no, he is going for it. Bobby in with the ferocity here. Powering down with the Rock Biter 9. If he Wind Furies and hits me for 18, I'm not even wouldn't be mad. That would be lovely. And down to 10. Kinda sucks, but we have a nice amount of removal here, so this is a-okay. First and foremost, we'll Starfire him away. Pop. Draw another card. Then we will simply... naturalize that dude and get a little bit of damage in. We may as well do a little bit of smacking around. My objective, of course, is still to kill myself, which is a very morbid objective now that I say it out loud. Does he have enough face damage to make this so? I think now I need to just do maximum value drawing, so the Nourish is probably the way to go, and then maybe Auctioneer, though I've played both Wraths. Ooh, a Blanket Windspeaker. I'm liking that he's running Windspeaker, and then his own Gnomish Inventor draw power. Okie dokie, we got another Grove Tender, not really what we need here, so I think I am going to play this, and then the only other 2-mana thing I can really do is my hero power, because it just doesn't matter if I burn cards, because my objective is just to get to the end of my deck. I am going to do that, and actually it works out, because now I can then play the Loot Hoarder. We'll trade that off there, do 2 damage to the face, all is looking well. I'm going to be so upset if we get, like, Rock Beta! Come, little animal, take my rocky bait! I don't really know where I'm going with that. How are we doing on cards? 9 left. I believe. We are going to burn a card next turn. The Stormwind Champion, we're going to go down to 7. I doubt he's going to trade. He seems very keen on killing me. Oh no, he's actually going to get rid of the Drake. Nice. I'm liking that. So of course I'm going to Starfire the Stormwind Champion. Do I want to do that first? Yeah, I want to do that first. We need to get rid of it. Boom, there it is. And Cold Light Oracle, I am liking. Okay, so let's just naturalize. Well, it's kind of pointless to do so. You know, as I said, it doesn't matter if I burn cards. So I'm just going to do this, deliberately keep drawing, keep burning. And then maybe Cold Light Oracle would be good here. Though at the same time, I'd rather save it for a big bursty turn of ridiculousness, so I'm just gonna Gnomish Inventor, and yes, we do get the second one. That's what I was hoping for. So next turn, in theory, I should be able to kill myself with Fatigue. In theory. In fact, my opponent's going to be pretty low as well. He's going to go down to about 5 cards remaining. Boulder Fist Ogre shouldn't be a problem. I now have no removal really left, so yeah, let's naturalize this to start with. See how that goes. Get rid of his Ogre. Draw 2 more cards. So now the problem remains, do I have enough potential to fatigue myself to death? I can draw 4 cards, which puts me into 1 damage fatigue, which kind of actually isn't enough. This is worrying. So what I'm going to do is actually restore 5 health, because I do have the draw power necessary to complete this. I feel like this is a 1 step back to go 2 steps forward type of move. I'm planning for the future here, because next turn when we draw again, we're going to be able to go double into fatigue, and I kind of want to completely wreck it in 1 turn. We have the hand that lets us draw 5 cards in 1 turn, which is 3 lots of fatigue, which is 1, 2, and 3, which is 6. I don't know. Hopefully he hits us in the face and helps us out here. That's the main deal. Maybe I've buggered this up. Maybe. I could have done with the Nourish. Honestly, I very much could have done with the Nourish. At least we can trade. Ooh. Is he going to help us out with a bit of face damage? Is he going to help us out? He is. But still, 6 doesn't really do it. The other Ancient of Law doesn't really help either. This is a conundrum. This is a conundrum. We're going to trade that off there. Do I want to heal again? Do I want to heal again? I think I actually do want to heal again, and then hero power and kill that, just so he can't completely smack me down. He is probably thinking, what is this game? What is life? And I'm just here like, how can I most mathematically effectively kill myself? Oh man, I wonder what even our last 2 cards are. I forget. I don't know these things. I don't know anything. Alright, what you got for us? Is that another Rock Biter? Oh no, Windspeaker. So I'm glad I healed up. That's going to do 4 damage to me. I imagine it is 4 damage to me. There's no way he's just going to use it to trade off Gnomishes. Though maybe he's worried that I'm about to kill. Good job I healed! Oh no. What? He just wasted 5 face damage. This angers me greatly. Oh, Nat Bagel, of course. So, I can draw 5 cards this turn. 4 of those are fatigue. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn it! Okay. Alright. I believe. Let's Gnomish Experimenter get our last card here. And it is an Acolyte of Pain, who is now going to become a Chicken of Power. So, if I make myself draw 4 times, I am not going to die. So I'm going to have to wait for another turn. So in order to do that, I'm going to armor up a little bit, as that will help. We'll whack down the chicken. We'll whack down that Pagel, because he might give us a bonus straw at the start of our turn. And then next turn, we can definitely murder ourselves in the face. I love this chicken. I mean, he's not even angry, and he looks like an angry chicken. Maybe him and Angry Chicken are cousins. I can only imagine so. Alright, Chillwin Yeti. That is fine. That is fine. And another Chillwin Yeti. We're actually nearly at the point where he's going to start fatiguing. Oh, is he going to do 5 damage to us? Please don't tell me he's thinking of killing that Pagel. That would be so counterintuitive. Unless this is the first time he's seen that Pagel, in which case I am in such low Hearthstone tears. Alright, guys, yes. And that Pagel did actually draw. Brilliant. 1 damage. And 2 damage. There it is. Boom. And boom. Game, set, and match, my friend. Game, set, and match. Nice. So I wonder, I mean, that's not bad. Going -10. I think I've done a pretty good job there in terms of fatigue, but I wonder if I could do better. That's the question. I wonder if I can really push this, really make it happen. I don't know. I think in this final game, I'm not going to try and maths it. I'm just going to play everything as soon as possible, burn cards, I don't care, ignore my opponent, and just kind of go for it and see how that ends up happening. Probably with a normal defeat, but at the same time, it has a chance of kind of like unnerving my opponent, Azarius here. Ooh, good old Azarius. Alright, we got Loot Hoarder. That is perfect. Not as perfect against a mage, because obviously they're just going to pingity-ping-ba-ping it, and it's going to die in a horrible blanket of fire. But, you know, still pretty effectively. Honestly, more than Novice Engineer, because, ooh, good! Because at least this is slightly more threatening with its 2 attack. Poor Novice Engineer. It really needs rebuffing back to a 1-2. It just makes no sense. And we get Nourish, one of the best cards to draw early on when we can still fill our hand quite well. Okay, Loot Hoarder, then probably Novice and Hero Power. Yeah, he's just going to ping it away, that makes sense. And we get Ancient Overlord, which is lovely, the biggest, most powerful brute in our deck. And we get Wrath, kind of like that, but again, we're just going to drop that Loot Hoarder and see if we can't do this. Prepare yourself for pain, Azarius. Prepare yourself for pain. And by yourself for pain, I mean the pain that I'm about to inflict upon myself, because I am trying to kill myself before you kill me. Which is a very weird thing, and wow, that was the freaking turn of his life right there. We're going to have to control the board a little bit before we horrifically lose, which, you know, of course, is a massive shame. There's Starfire. That is nice, and then we will, of course, get rid of the Mech Warper. So that's reduced his board's effectiveness a little bit. I mean, we can still naturalize, but I feel like naturalizing a 1 or 2 mana drop is really upsetting. Okay, the Shredder is good because it uses his entire turn, but bad because we're just going to get Mech Mage. Why is there so many Mech Mages at rank 20? That's what I'd like to know here. That's what I'd like to know. Alright, Acolyte and Novice, away you go. Who are we going to get? Ooh, both naturalizes. This is potential, though it is going to give him a massive hand of mechs to then completely annihilate me with. I'm surprised he traded there. Both nourishes, that is good, but again, not brilliant. And a secret. A secrety secret. I wonder what kind of secrety secret he's going for. It's so secret. Let's naturalize the Shredder. Get rid of it. See what comes in its place. And Recombobulator, not that much better. And then we'll naturalize the Snow Chugger, just so this drops down to a 1-1 once again. Then we'll armor up and play Blood Mage Thalnos. No, we gave him a Thalnos! Really, I don't care at this stage. I'm about to get slaughtered. Turns out, doing this challenge against a mage, one who's running net-decked mech mage at rank 20, kind of doesn't work. But, you know, on the plus side, we can at least drop Sulfuras into its magmary home and piss off a Ragnaros. Oh god, we are so supremely screwed. It's not even funny how supremely screwed we are. I mean, I could heal for 5, which doesn't save me in the slightest. I tried, Self. I tried. I did indeed try. I can't even commit suicide that well. I wonder if he thinks this is legit. I genuinely, I want to know if he thinks I'm playing a legit deck. I'd love to be in the mind of someone I hijinks. Hey, at least he fireblat. Nope, he's BMing me. Just, like, really, though? At rank 20? BMing against a drug? Why? That was a fun little challenge and a fun little deck. So, there we go, everybody. My name's been Rage. Let me know suggestions for future hijinks, but for now, I'm gonna like if you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.